Yes, welcome to the second session, to the second lesson in the email super affiliate slash list building lifestyle masterclass. I am pumped because this session is going to be all about the offers. And in spite of the way that most people approach online marketing, which I feel is backwards, most people really do it the other way around. Your business really begins not with the traffic you pump into your business. It begins with your offers. It begins with what you're selling. And I find that a lot of people out there make huge mistakes when it comes to choosing the offers to promote for their business, and a lot of times they set themselves up for failure by doing so. Now, I am really hopeful that we can go through everything I got here that I want to cover today in the next 2 hours. But if we cannot, we will break this session down in two parts. So even if we don't, please don't hesitate. Please don't worry, because we will cover it eventually, and I'll do my best to cover it in one session. But at the same time, I would like to get as detailed as necessary to help you guys gain the proper understanding and proper discernment skills in order to identify how and with what you're going to be making your money. So what I'd like to get started with is I want to help you understand that there's only 5 stages to becoming, what I like to call an email super affiliate. It's only 5 stages to mastering the game. And these 5 stages, I call them the 5 stages of maturity, where you go from a very basic level to a very sophisticated level as an affiliate marketer. And so the first stage in this process is just get the money stage, right? Get money stage basically means you are trying to make money in any way that you can. By the way, just to make sure, can everyone hear me? Can you type in a quick yes into the chat just to make sure that I'm coming through? All right, thank you, Mark, thank you, Frankie. Cool. So the first stage is get the money stage. Let me go ahead and start typing this up just so I'm taking notes with you. And everything we're talking about here, even if you don't take notes live, make sure you watch the recording and take notes, right? 5 stages. The first one is get the money stage. Get the money stage basically means, look, I am not making money online right now, and all I want is to just see this thing working. I would just like to make some money. That's all I want to, all I want to do. And at that stage, you're less picky about what you promote. All you care about is one question, and the question is, does it convert? And how can I get the link? And that's okay. That's where we all start, including myself. When I started out, I really didn't care what I was promoting. I didn't care if it was a scam. I didn't care if it was the world's most amazing thing ever. All I wanted to know is the thing I'm about to promote, does it convert? Can it make me money? Now, the second stage is what I love to call MSI, which stands for multiple streams of income. And at this stage, you're thinking, okay, I'm making money with one income stream. Can I repeat this process? Can I build it out? And can I build a business around it where I have money coming in from multiple streams of income? And at that point in time, you've already seen a proof of concept. You already know it works, and you're just trying to enrich yourself. Again, you may become more picky about what you promote, but you're still chasing the money, and your goal now is to build up the legs for your table, if you will. You're just trying to make sure that if one of your income streams, if it fails, that you have something else to cover for it. And the more income streams you've got, the more secure you feel about your future. Because to make a transition from having a full-time job or from not having an internet income to then having one, it is a scary proposition, because the moment you let go of your job, you're not sure if your online income will still be coming in tomorrow. And this is a scary proposition for almost everyone who ever tried online marketing, whoever went from being full-time offline to being full-time online, including myself. And incidentally, I got fired from my job when I made my first decent check, and I decided to just get a part-time job instead of trying to get another one and work online. And I can remember this to be one of the scariest times in my life. I remember, for days, for sometimes I would not get a commission, and I would just refresh my ClickBank account with zero commission showing for the day. And I was just asking myself one question: what's going to happen tomorrow if I'm not going to make a commission? How am I going to pay the bills if I'm not going to pay a commission? What's gonna happen to my family? Will Anastasia still love me if I cannot make this work? And so it became even scarier because now I had something to lose. And I've seen this particular stage in people's businesses where they are starting to slowly make money online, but they're still not ready to make that transition. I've seen this particular stage pull them back and ruin everything. One particular case that comes to mind is my brother. My brother, he's my older brother. He's 9.5 years older than me. And at one point, he was making money selling solo ads and selling a little bit of an affiliate product here and there. And of course, all things to be fair, because his last name is Kfetz, it wasn't really difficult for him to sell solo ads. Let's be honest about that. He pretty much had a lot of it figured out. A lot of it, I didn't, spoon feed it to him or anything like that. But it was easy for him because he immediately had that trust with the people by basically saying, "Hey, yeah, I'm Igor's brother, so you can trust me because my traffic, I get my traffic from the same place Igor gets it, only I sell it at half the price." I didn't mind that at all. But there was a point in time when he made $6,000 US in a single month. And that was amazing. That was really, really amazing for him. I was really proud of him as well. And that was the point in time when I encouraged him to let go of his day job, which was a full-time 12 hours a day job in a bakery where he pretty much managed the entire place himself. And he would work there from 3:30 a.m. from 3:30 a.m. in the morning until about 3:30 or 4 p.m. in the afternoon. And that would be his work. And then he would come back home and spend the next 4 hours every day working in his online business. That was very brutal. I'm not sure how he went for such a long time working that pace, but the moment came where when he had to let go. He just had to let go. And I don't know if any of you guys had this situation, if you've been in that position, but what I can tell you is that when you are faced with that choice of, do I let go of my day job to scale my online business, or do I stay on the day job until I'm making at least double in my online business than I'm making at a job? Until that happens, like when that happens, you have to let go of the job. You really do. Otherwise, you cannot scale the business. You will simply not have the time or the energy or the mental bandwidth to do it. And so my brother refused to do it. And guess what happened? Within 2 months, his business died completely. There were some industry changes that happened. He lost an autoresponder account. And from that point forward, it just went on a downward spiral. And he's back working. He's still working for the same bakery, still nagging and complaining about it every time we talk. And I'm really, it really saddens me that he didn't listen to me at the time. But my point is that he did not have multiple streams of income. He did not have anything to fall back on in case he lost his list. And, not that you need to, and not that you can recover from it, but back then, because he did not make that bold move forward, and usually boldness in business is rewarded, he was punished and he lost it. And now he still works a full-time day job, and he still dreams of the day when he can finally let go of it, which I'm sure will happen eventually. But at this point in time, I'm not actively helping him achieve it, especially since moving to Toronto. So that's the second stage. The first one is get the money. The second one is multiple streams of income, which allows you the certainty to say, okay, if one of my income streams crashes, I got 2 more, 3 more, 5 more to fall back on. And that's what gives you the certainty and the confidence to let go of the job. Now, the third stage is what I like to call feel-good money. Now, what feel-good money is basically once you've started making a lot of money or started making enough money to quit your day job, and you quit your day job, then you buy some things for yourself, you treat your family to a few, vacations, and you pay for your parents' trip somewhere or whatever, and you start kind of being generous, and you recognize that it feels really good to give. It feels really good to make a positive impact in people's lives. And when you recognize that, all of a sudden, you don't appreciate what you have as much, and what you prioritize is basically feeling good over the money. Now, don't get me wrong, you still want to have the money, but you also want to feel good when you make it. And so then you start asking yourself the question, okay, how am I helping people exactly? By promoting this product or this system or that software, am I really helping people? Can I proudly shout from the rooftop of the building that I live in, or the house that I live in, that I do XYZ for a living? And can I go to bed at night knowing that I'm making a positive difference in people's lives? And so that's another stage that's the third stage you hit in your business. Everybody goes through it. Some people, they figure this out, and they either pivot and start promoting different programs and products that make them feel better about themselves and what they do for their clients. Other people, however, they cannot overcome this because they don't know how to make money in a way that really, 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 really helps people, in a way that doesn't have any negative consequence whatsoever, and they let go. They just give up. Sometimes they give up to a point where they limit themselves to making very little money, but feeling, okay about it. And they never scale, they never succeed on a big scale. And other people, they may quit the industry altogether and go and pivot into a different direction. For example, one of my students, a very nice guy, Juan Morales, at one point he was making over $100,000 with his list, through affiliate marketing, through solo ad selling, through CPA marketing. We're going to talk about all these concepts today. And, at one point he got so discouraged about the business model. He said, look, man, all we're doing here is we're trying to sell to marketers, and we're always trying to manipulate people to buy our stuff, and that our method is the best method, and so on and so forth. And I'm like, well, yeah, that's the game, right? You're selling methods, you're selling systems, you're selling shortcuts, and that's what people are buying in this industry. He said, yeah, I get that, but I don't want to do it anymore. And so, he built a really lucrative business for himself. Again, he was making 6 figures a month living in Panama, he wasn't even paying any tax on it because most of it was coming from the USA, which basically meant he was making 100 grand and keeping almost 100 grand every month. Bought himself a Maserati, a supercharged BMW X5, had a big house, and was able to help out his community and start investing in real estate. But then he let it go, and he pivoted into, I think now he's doing e-commerce, and he's selling sports merchandise. Basically, he's a huge football fan, so he's doing what feels good to him. He feels that he's really helping people by selling them what they want, as if people who are seeking advice on how to make money online are not buying what they want. In fact, this is where he started, right? He was trying to do SEO, but then he failed that. He came in, he joined my coaching program. So he succeeded with that, and he learned how to write copy. He understood marketing. And so that was what opened the door for him to make ridiculous amounts of money and to go into pretty much any business on the internet and succeed. Yet at some point he said, you know what, just doesn't feel good anymore. And he pivoted, and that's fine, right? That's the journey you make. Now, the fourth stage is the stage of automation, because at that point in time, once you start feeling good about the money you make, you get tired. You get tired because you realize, hey, wait a second, I'm giving so much of myself to my clients that I have nothing left to give to my family, and I'm keeping nothing for myself. I just burn out. That's the stage. So you start looking for automation, and you start understanding how to outsource, how to hire team members, how to you develop software to help out the process. And your focus is, how do I deliver the same amount of value? Or, even if I have to decrease value by 10%, how do I do that while automating and gaining more time in my life? Because at that point, it's like, I built this business for the freedom it would give me, but now I'm making all this great money and I have no freedom whatsoever. So automation is the next stage, which is, again, a reasonable and noble step in my opinion. And the final step is scale. So the final step is, okay, you've automated it, you feel good about the money you make. Now figure out how to scale and how to have the most leverage over the hours you put into your business, which is really, one of the biggest challenges all big businesses go through. And that's cool. So these are the 5 stages of the business development, if you will, for internet marketers. Now, please, a quick chat, type into the chat real quick if you understand these concepts, if they are clear to you, or if there's anything that needs more clarification. Now, the reason I really would like to know whether or not you understand this is because it's really critical for me that you recognize that since you're either making very little money or no money at all, throughout this program, we're going to be focusing on the first 2 stages. In other words, I'm not going to share with you the most noble way to make money. I'm not going to share with you, the most automated way to make money in the beginning. I'm not going to share with you how to scale your income because you still have no income coming in. What I'm going to share with you is how you can basically start making money. And that's my goal here with this program, how you can start making money in your business. So quick, type into the chat box if you understand. If it's clear to you, just type in something like yes, understand, clear. All right, Mark and Frankie, thank you very much. Awesome. So moving on to the next part of the training. Now, what else do you need to understand before we go into the specifics of where exactly do you go looking for products to promote? What you need to understand are the 11 ways that you can make money online. 11 ways you make money online. So the reason I want to go over this real quick is real simple. You see, I find that most people who try to make money online, even if they've been trying to make money online for like years and years and years, they do not understand how this works. They cannot see the big picture and they cannot break down all the ways that you can actually profit. So in other words, if we think about traditional business, you may look at a gas station or a car shop or a doctor's office or a lawyer's office, and you can basically say, okay, so these are a bunch of different ways to make money, right? I can have a grocery shop, I can have a gas station, I can get a lawyer degree and start my own practice, or I can get a lawyer degree and go work for someone else, and so on and so forth. So actually there's 12 ways. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's not 11, it's 12 ways. Let me just write it down. And so what I'd like to help you understand is that online economy, the digital economy, is exactly the same. Okay, the online economy is exactly the same as the offline economy. It's just things happen over the internet and they're not as obvious unless you know what to look for. So I'm going to go ahead and give you the 12 ways anyone can make money online. In fact, one of these ways is actually going to allow you to start making money right away, right now. So if you don't have a budget for your business, if you're someone who operates with very little money and you're willing to trade your time for money online, you can get a part-time job online really, really quickly and start getting paid for your time that you spend behind a computer, even while working on your business. I'm going to explain to you how and why it's done. So the first way you make money online is by selling your own info products. So what I mean by that is, if you ever bought an ebook, a video course, an audio, if you ever bought anything from anyone where what you have invested in is their knowledge and expertise, then you have purchased an information product. Incidentally, what we're doing right now, the session we're recording right now, is a part of a bigger information product with other elements in it. Now, so what happens that this is an expensive information product. This is a high-end information product, if you will. And there's also information products ranging anywhere from as little as $7 and all the way up to $10, $15, $20, and even $50,000, okay, that you can be selling. Now, since you're just getting started, chances are, if you will create, and I hope you will create, an information product of your own, and we're going to have a separate session where I'm going to explain to you how it's done on a very basic level where you don't even have to be the one creating the damn product yourself. I really hope that you will eventually market your own information products, because it will exponentially increase your results in every other area that you choose to go into. This is a surefire strategy to build an online business. It truly is. If you examine any super successful guru that you ever followed, including myself, you'll see that their biggest portion of income comes from information products. Example, Russell Brunson. So Russell Brunson right now is mostly known for ClickFunnels, which is a software program that he started with 3 other partners. But the reality of it is that Russell Brunson also sold, basically, he used to be an information marketer big time. He created dozens and dozens and dozens of information products along the years. I mean, seriously, he had his own forum, which was a free forum though, but he developed an information product at least every 2 to 3 months, and he would release that, ranging, in niches anywhere from juicing and all the way to make money and all the way to, potato guns. Like, he would do that stuff, and he was always relentless about it. And now what he's doing is he wrote a book and he built the seminar business, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So as you can see, I just marked it as 13 ways because remember, one more way to make money from home that's purely on the internet. Now, so information products is the first way, in my opinion, the best way to do it, and it sets you up for success in the best way. We will be talking about this method down the road in one of the sessions, and right now we're going to move to the second one. The second one is CPA offers. Now, CPA stands for cost per action, which means you get paid for either referring a sale or referring a lead to a certain website or service. In today's world, you have all kinds of CPA offers, ranging from just a simple sale where you, for example, refer a sale for a $10 product, but you get paid $50 for it because the vendor who sells the product knows that their average customer value is really high. So they're willing to do it like that. So to incentivize you to promote. And also it can be something as, something like pay per call. For example, you send traffic to a website that sells insurance, and the person submits an application and immediately gets a phone call through the system. The moment that happens, you get $50, you get 5 or 15 or $20, depending on what you're promoting. Like if you're promoting offers in the car business, then you can easily get $100 per lead because their margins are incredibly high. If you're promoting insurance leads, you can get paid as much as $150 per lead. If you promote nutrition stuff, again, same thing, $20 easy, all because those niches are very, very volatile and they're competition infested. And usually people who develop offers are willing to pay top dollar for promoting them. Number 3 is affiliate marketing, right? So websites like JVZoo, ClickBank, and other websites that are similar to those, they just give you an affiliate link. You don't have to pay anything, just sign up. They give you an affiliate link and you go out there promoting the offer, which is perfectly fine. And this is one of those models we're going to be focusing on this session. Number 4 is licensing, franchising, and BizOp. Now, this is another very popular way to make money, one of the best entry points into the online marketing, where you have someone else who has created not just the product, but also the sales funnels, ranging with products and offers ranging anywhere from as little as $20 and all the way up to $50,000. And these programs are awesome because what they allow you to do, even though they cost money to join and you have to pay to position yourself, these programs are great because they allow you to make as much as $20,000, sometimes $50,000 per single customer, and bulk of the marketing on the back end, not on the front end, but on the back end, is done for you, which means you get to basically just close that front end sale, which is what you really have to close, and the rest is done by the company, and you get to make a lot of money. I mean, there's a lot of people out there who make as much as 10, 20, 25, 30. I know some people who make as much as $80,000 per month doing nothing but business opportunity / franchise marketing because, it's a very easy way to build a business. Now, let's be fair though. we can't really call it a business. You can't really be building a business around one particular franchise or licensing opportunity. You want to treat these as income streams, and you never want to rely on any one of them, simply because, as history shows, they tend to get either sued by the feds, or sometimes they get shut down, sometimes they die off, and sometimes they just stop converting. So there's always like this element of constantly having to stay on top of things with the methods 2, 3, and 4. So I wouldn't necessarily call it a long-term solution. I would call it a solution that allows you an easy start, and it also creates a very lucrative additional income stream to an existing business, especially if you have a list and a tribe, which is really the secret to making money online, having your own tribe. Number 5 is services. So, for example, my business, a big part of my business is service-based, right? I run advertising for clients. I build funnels. I write emails. So services is something I've been doing online since I started. What happened was I needed the extra money. So I started hanging out with other marketers, and I noticed that they needed a certain type of work done that they were refusing to get done. For example, copywriting. So I went ahead, I started learning copywriting, and I figured, what if I could get people to pay me to practice copy? That would be really, really good. And so I succeeded at that. I sold squeeze pages, I sold sales pages, I sold VSL scripts, video sales letter scripts. I wrote articles. I did anything you'd recognize as a service, because it would basically pay me for my time, and I really needed the money that I could then reinvest into my business, which I didn't want to take out of my day-to-day budget, which again would then probably lead to a conflict with my wife. So I got creative, and I started offering services to other marketers, to other professionals online, who are pretty much always willing to pay for the extra services, because it ends up saving them time and the headache, and allows them to focus on things that are, quote unquote, their high income generating activities. The next one is SAS. SAS basically means software, right? So Silicon Valley is all about SAS. That's all they do. They create new software, and then they end up selling those businesses. Usually, software is used over the internet. It is created with one particular problem or purpose in mind. And this is a great business. You've probably heard the name Alex Becker. Alex Becker became a multi-millionaire in the SAS category. And it's pretty good, but downside is you have to actually code the software. You have to actually understand what you're doing. You have to know the people who can help you code. You have to have an original idea, and quite honestly, it's just really difficult to pull off, especially if you haven't been sort of born into the generation of software coding, right? If you come from a later generation, this is not going to work. Number 7 actually is consulting, coaching, therapy. Consulting, coaching, therapy. Okay, so you've probably bought coaching over the internet, and if you have, that's the thing. Now, coaching works really well with number 1 on that list. In other words, it is easier to sell coaching after you've got your own information product on the market. It's sort of like a great qualifier for your coaching clients. When they buy your information product, they go through it, they enjoy it, and they want more from you, and even, kind of fight to get access to you directly, so you can easily sell coaching. I have an offer like that. It's the Solo VIP Club, which you may be familiar with. If not, you can go to solovipclub.com. It's a hybrid offer of advertising, information products, and coaching in one for just $500 a month, which is amazing value. And this offer has been one of my flagship products for about 4 years now. We just hit it off real well. And we haven't even changed the pricing on it in the last 4 years either, because it's such an amazing offer and people are just loving it. So what it offers is coaching, information products, and advertising all in one, again, for just a one-time monthly fee of $500. Works really well. And it just goes to show you that people, at the moment they want to buy something from you, they're willing to buy from you in multiple categories of services. Okay, so it's really important for you to make the recognition of exactly how you can make money online, how you can spin your programs, how you can position, and what exactly can you offer. Because most people think all they can do is just promote affiliate products, which is not true. They should strive to build multiple streams of income through all these different kinds of verticals in their business. So please type into the chat box right now if you find this information helpful. I really want to understand and see if you guys recognize how valuable this truly is, how valuable, how it opens up your perception of online marketing to new dimensions you probably have never considered before. So just type into the chat something like yes, or yeah, keep going, or something like that, just so I know. Let's see. Yep. All right. All right. Very cool. Thank you. Cool. Yep. Perfect. 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 So moving on to the number 8, and this is basically sell advertising. So I sell advertising, Facebook sell advertising, Google AdWords sell advertising. People who have any kind of media sell advertising, like podcasters and blog owners, they sell advertising. So selling advertising or selling media is definitely a model to consider the moment you own media. In other words, if you have a mailing list, even if you don't want to do it full time, you can still sell promotions to your list in form of e-zines or one-shot solo ads. Very, very easy, and make a cool part-time income. Um, Again, incidentally, I stumbled into solo ads as a concept when I was trying to do ad swaps. And then I started doing them more often when I couldn't find affiliate offers to promote on any given basis, because at the time there was no market for solo ads, and you couldn't make as much money with solo ads as you could with affiliate programs. Like, for example, if I were to promote an affiliate program, I could probably pull a good 70 cents or maybe 60 cents earning per click at the time. But with solo ads, I could only get about 27, 25 EPC, which is what my customer would pay me for the solo ad. So I figured, okay, if I can't find an affiliate offer to promote today, I will just kind of settle for half the money. And guess what? I just built it into a whole business. At first, it was a part of it, a small part of it. Then I grew it into a larger part of it. And now I would say solo ads are about 30 to 35% of my income. And then I diversified everything else through additional services. And we always work on additional stuff. For example, we are developing our own software. We are, working on the licensing offer, which we're going to be launching really soon. And so that's one thing you want to do in your business. You always want to diversify the hell out of it in order to never be caught with your pants down in case something happens. And that's really what happens. For example, a lot of people I coached and taught how to sell solo ads as little as 3 years ago are no longer in business today, simply because they never built out their business like a real business. They relied on one particular income stream that got wiped out because they did not see the changes coming. So don't make their mistakes. Make sure you recognize all the dimensions of how you can monetize your audience, because that and only that will guarantee stability of income and your ability to control your own future. Okay, so we've been over 8. Number 9 is MLM, which I'm sure many people here are familiar with. And of course, MLM is not purely internet-based, but you can use the internet to generate leads for your MLM, and therefore, technically, you can say you make money online and you live from anywhere in the world. But incidentally, most MLM companies today are still refusing to build online lead generation systems. So a quick note, the moment you know how to generate your own leads and qualify the leads, you can approach MLM companies and either become their affiliate and join them and dominate the leaderboards, or you can even try and sell services to the company or to the team leaders, basically saying, look, let me build a system to get leads for your team or for your organization, because a lot of them are always looking for that. They're looking for the automation, for the simplicity, for the duplication for the average Joe. Number 10 is tools. So what this means is that, there's some people out there who make a lot of money. Well, relatively a lot of money. I doubt any of these people make more than $2,000 to $3,000 per month. They promote services and tools such as ClickFunnels, hosting companies, tracking software. In fact, I have a friend who's making about, I would say at this point, maybe $1,000 to about $2,000 per month promoting ClickMagic and one hosting company. So that's like two of his income streams, but they're incorporated, and these are extra that's coming from the same customers he's already generating through his funnels. So this is basically free money right there. And it's all based on tools that he knows his market needs. And so, that's another easy way. I would qualify it as an affiliate marketing, but if number 3 on this list is affiliate marketing of products and information products and stuff like that, then number 10 is affiliate marketing of tools and things that people don't really consider to be, I would say that they consider to be a necessity, right? Because you can't really run an online business if you don't have a domain. You can't really run it unless you have a hosting account. You can't really build a blog unless you have something to put it on, and you will probably get some tools for your blog if you already have one, and so on and so forth. Number 11 is online to offline. What this means is that if you got an offline business, you can use online marketing to generate leads for your offline business, right? So if you have a seminar company where you conduct seminars, you do it like you get leads online, get them on the phone, and close them for the event. Or if you're a speaker and you'd like to get more speaking engagements, you use online marketing and so forth. So using the internet to expand your reach is another way people use it. But of course, they come to the internet already having a product or a service that they are promoting. Number 12 is e-commerce. And e-commerce basically means selling physical products and goods from an online store. And you've probably heard of Shopify. You've heard of, you've maybe bought some supplements from VitaCost, or iHerb or something like that. You probably invested in some furniture, right? So maybe you went on Google and you typed in, actually, let me show you because it's really fun just to see. So maybe you go on Google and you type in something like, I don't know, ottoman. And so what happens is you immediately get presented with options to buy this stuff. And so if you click on the shopping link here, you get taken to the Google store, which is, a lot of people still don't know, but Google is now taken on Amazon, and they have their own stores. And anytime anyone is looking anything up on Google, they will first promote their own results through this store with pictures, and they will push Amazon down. So if you wanted to buy any piece of furniture or pretty much anything at all, you can do it here, and you can get it from the same sellers you otherwise have to go and physically visit. For example, Walmart, Wayfair, Hayneedle, Lowe's, right? So you can just select the seller that you want, and that's going to be the only one presenting to you. So it's just crazy. So you can sell physical stuff from an online store, and you don't even have to have your own warehouse anymore. You can drop ship that stuff directly from the manufacturer to the client, and you just being the middleman, which is beautiful because that's how most offline stores operate. It's just they have the disadvantage of A, being limited by location, and B, of course, having to employ people, pay rent, and so on and so forth. And so last but not least, it's outsourcing. So what is outsourcing? Outsourcing basically means that you can become someone else's minion. And of course, I use the word minion in a very positive term, because what happens is anytime anyone is becoming wealthier and becoming more and more successful in their business, they will always look for quote unquote minions to do low wage activity jobs. For example, when I need to transcribe a podcast episode, I send it off to the minions over at rev.com because they do it for $1 a minute. Can you believe that? If I sit down myself and transcribe my own stuff for $1 a minute, like that's not going to happen. It's just not a good use of my time. I would much rather, sit on the toilet for 20 minutes and not get paid rather than sit there for 20 minutes for $1 an hour and transcribe my own podcast episodes. So there's plenty of tasks you can do as a minion, again, using a very positive term, for other people. And let me show you. So for example, if I go on upwork.com, see all these categories: web development, mobile development. Of course, these require super skills, but design, same thing, but writing, admin support, customer service, marketing, accounting. And you got tons and tons of categories where CEOs and companies across the world, across hundreds and thousands of markets, they're looking for people. For example, if you know a different language, like I know Russian, Ukrainian, and Hebrew besides English, so I can offer translation services. If you are a lawyer, you can offer legal support. If you are an engineer, you can offer architecture and whatever. If you're an accountant, do accounting. If you know SEO, do SEO. Like, you can literally, if you know nothing, then here, how about this? All admin support, data entry, personal assistant, project managing, transcription, web research, etc. So, I mean, sure, these jobs won't pay you much. I mean, you can probably make, if you're based in the United States and you're really high quality, you will probably make a good maybe minimum wage, but still you can do this easy because the market for this kind of stuff is really just incredibly large, and you're operating on a global scale and not on a scale where you're basically competing against the people in your small area. So that concludes the second stage of today's training, where I just showed you the 13 ways you can earn money from home. Now, the ways we're going to focus on in this training are going to be, again, if we can, because we're 1 hour in, so I'm not sure if we can fully commit to everything today. We're going to focus on these two: CPA offers and affiliate marketing. And we will also, yeah, that's pretty much it. We're going to, for now, focus on these two. So let me go ahead then and explain to you a few things about CPA marketing that you really need to know. The first thing about CPA marketing that you have to understand is that it is a very popular way to make money, but it's one of those ways that people don't necessarily shout about from the top of their lungs, because it's not the most noble way to do it. In fact, most CPA marketers who are really good at driving traffic, who are really good at building the funnels, who are really good at getting those offers, who have lots and lots of connections with lots and lots of CPA networks, which we're going to talk about in just a second here. These marketers, you don't hear about them at all. Like, they are usually fairly young, anywhere between 16 and 30 years old. And their primary focus in life is to get as much money as possible, working as little as possible. And their work comes down to finding the right offers, building fairly simple funnels around these offers, and then simply promoting them to their traffic source. A lot of them operate in the mobile traffic space. Some of them operate, on Facebook ads and stuff like that, but a lot of them get shut down. Basically, it's just a very, very money-rich environment that you can step into and make your living entirely off of CPA offers. Now, the CPA offers, though, as in terms of a way to make a living, right? They don't have longevity. In other words, a CPA offer will probably survive for maybe a couple of months at best, and then it dies. And since that is the case, you always have to be on the lookout for new offers. You always have to research it. You have to be a member of tons and tons of networks. You have to build your relationship with affiliate managers as much as you can, because they will be the secret sauce to giving you offers that convert. They will actually tell you how the offers convert and nudge you in the right direction. So this is a website you will go to find CPA offers. It's called offervault.com. And this website is designed as an aggregate of offers from basically all the networks out there. So if I click on the networks tab, look, they got quite literally hundreds of them on this site. And some of these networks are better than others. And I will be sharing with you today how you can choose the right network, so the network actually pays out, and so you're getting the right offers. So let's go back to the offer screen. With CPA networks, there's a few things you need to know. Okay, I wrote these down just to make sure I give you all of these. First off, you want to make sure you know your niche, because as you can tell by the ads on this site alone, a lot of these offers are not make money online. For example, cryptos methods right here, which basically means it's a Bitcoin related one, which is sort of make money online, but not quite. You've got flirt.com, basically means that there's dating offers. Here's the trending searches right now. You can get people to download a toolbar or to install a toolbar and get paid for that. You can advertise for home warranties. You can do email submits. You can do weight loss. You can do a bunch of different things. Okay, there's nutrition offers. There's HD streaming. There's probably porn as well, most likely. So coming to this site, since you're brand new and since you'll be getting traffic in the make money online space, we will focus on make money online. Here's an example, by the way, of someone who's promoting their funnel to CPA marketers on this website, which is really, really fascinating. Affiliatemarketingdude.com. And what he's done here, he built a funnel around Kartra. Believe it or not, Kartra is a brand new software that Frank Kern and Andy Jenkins and Mike Fulsame had released. And so if you basically access the funnel, check out what happens. Fix my business Fridays. So if I play this video real quick. So what he does is that he assumes that you have a WordPress blog, that you're an affiliate marketer and whatnot, and that he's going to show you a way to turn your WordPress website into a money-making machine using Kartra. And you can see that because he's actually promoting it right here. He's also inviting you into his Facebook group. Okay, so this gives you a hint that this website may be a good fit to promote your business opportunity or anything that is designed for people who are already trying to make money online, right? So here, this is Kartra. Now, another reason why I feel this website is actually pretty good for advertising is because if you click on this banner right here, guess what? You're going to come into Shakir Hussein's funnel for Mob. So I know that Shakir is making a lot of money with Mob, or at least he made a lot of money with Mob. So maybe that's one of the reasons why, because he's been advertising here for a while now. Now, other offers here include all kinds of networks advertising, right? CPA networks. Other networks, offer Island, and they have nutrition networks, I think. Basically, this is the place for CPA marketers. If you plan on stepping into the CPA game, this is the place to be. This is how you will get to know what offers are available to you. This is how you will get to know the networks as well. And there's also a bunch of different types, right? So like I said, pay-per-call, there's just mobile, so you can monetize your mobile traffic. There's a bunch of things that you can be doing. So let us go ahead and begin our search by seeing what they have for the internet marketing space, which is Make Money Online at BizUp. So let's try to type in Make Money Online. Okay, as you can see, there's categories here. And what we're looking for is either business opportunities or online marketing or work from home, something like that, because they got, finance and a lot of stuff like that. So they got business opportunity as a category. They got Facebook, they got shopping, e-commerce, business opportunities, educational. You know what? Let's try business opportunity. We'll just go ahead and click on the business opportunity as a category, and we will also click on updated just to make sure we get the most recent offers. Because like I said, in the CPA game, you always want to have the most recent, most up-to-date stuff, like something that's been updated like literally today. So the other thing you will notice with CPA offers is that there's always a geo limitation. What this means is that a lot of times networks will limit the kind of traffic they will pay out on based on the country of origin of the traffic. So for example, this particular offer that I'm pointing to right now has USA, Canada, and PR I'm not sure what PR is. PR country. What is PR? Puerto Rico. Okay. So they only pay out for traffic that's coming from US, Canada, and Puerto Rico. So you want to make sure you kind of recognizing what the geo limitations are. Okay. Let's check out what it does. So it says business opportunity, financial, and lead gen from a network that's called AdsMain. Now this is also important. You also want to look for what the network is, and I'll explain about it in just a minute. So Go Capital, quick business loan, about 15,000 loan amount, US, Canada, Puerto Rico. Go Capital, quick business loan, funding from 15,000 up in fast 24 hours. Requirements: business loan online application with 3 steps. Form signups with the CPA. $0. Go funded loan depending on the loan amount. Confirmation, law methods of promotion, SEO, SEM, social media, social PPC, media buying, display, video, mobile, email, content. Restrictions: no dull traffic, no blackhead SEO, no fraud, no incent. Countries, and it pays $255 CPA. So let's see. Let's preview the landing page, and you can do it by clicking right here, full landing page preview. Go Capital, quick business loans. Now, this is obviously not business opportunity. So whoever submitted this this offer is either a liar or is, you know, really misinformed. But what it does, it tells us, in just in form of an example, if we wanted to promote it, we would look at this. Allow the methods of promotion. Depending how you plan to promote it: search engine optimization, social media, PPC, AdWords, Facebook ads. Right? I'm always looking for email because that's my primary method of promotion. Email, banner ads, content marketing means that you'll create content around this particular piece, and that's good. If they only limit to like certain types of traffic that you cannot provide, then don't waste your time with the offer. Restrictions: no dull traffic, no blackhead SEO, no fraud, no incent. Now, obviously, you know what the dull traffic is. You know what blackhead is. Basically, SEO tactics that can get this website blacklisted on Google. No fraud, and no incent means no incentive. In other words, if you're telling people that you're basically saying, look, submit an application on this website, input this and this kind of information, and I will PayPal you $100. Right? So, which would be a pretty cool proposition. Because when they submit the application, you get $255 and you just give them 100, right? So you're sort of splitting the profits. But obviously the network won't stand for it, and the moment they find out something like that, they will shut you down. So this is something that just allows you to get the gist of what you're about to promote. But this is not a business opportunity offer, so we will move on. Go Capital, choice car loans. Okay, not sure why this is actually business opportunity, but as you can see, it pays out $9 for an email or a zip code submit, right? So again, easy money. If you send out an email to your list, and maybe you have a car list, whatever. Maybe you have a blog about cars that you're kind of maintaining in your spare time. You can make $9 per zip submit. 420matcher.com. Business opportunity, dating, and freebie. Yeah, it's not a business opportunity. So OlympiTrade online trading app, Fiverr, freelance services, non-incent. Oh, look at that. Looks like Fiverr wants you to generate leads for them for $1.37 per lead. They're very cheap. Location to 20. Yeah, so let's try a different search. Let's try BizUp. Yeah, this looks much better, and the network too, because I'm familiar with this network and I know they do a lot of BizUp stuff. So let's see. We got Wealthion startup package, pays out $250 per sale. Let's check it out. It's been updated today, May 2nd, 2018. Promote the startup package as a business opportunity for new entrepreneurs and want-to-be entrepreneurs, and own $250 per CPA. Let's see, ClickSure. Now, I happen to be familiar with ClickSure. and that's a legit network. But let's go ahead and see what the offer is, because this is really important. You really have to identify whether or not the offer is something you're comfortable with promoting, because a lot of these offers are, it's not like they're shady, they're legal and they have all the right disclaimers, but the way they sell them sometimes can be, kind of a little bit over the top, depending on what your moral compass is. And again, remember, I'm not here to judge, because if you're in a place where you just have to get the money, you just have to get the money, even if that is a temporary stage in life. It's kind of like settling for a low wage job. When you're trying to make money online, at some point, like until a certain point, you have to settle for it because you need some money to survive, even though you just hate it and don't want to be there. Okay, let's hopefully it will let me in. It may not be letting me in because I'm not located in the USA. Maybe that's the reason. So let me try and go ahead and turn on my VPN. Okay, guys, I need a favor. Can you still hear me? Because I'm reconnected through a VPN, and it may have kicked me out. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna click on this page, see if this helps. Come on. Let it load for now. Hopefully it will. But let's just say we decided to promote this offer, okay? Let's assume for a second we're promoting this offer, and now we have to make sure that the network we're working with is legit. So what we're going to do, we're going to go to a website that's called fpayne.com. This is a website that was designed specifically to review CPA networks. And what we're going to do, we're going to type in the network name, ClickSure. Okay, so this is ClickSure. We're just going to click on it right here. And it's still not loading. And what it does, it gives us a rating for the network. Again, like I mentioned, I know the network, I know they pay out, and they've been around for a long, long time. So I'm not worried about it. But basically what you want to do, you want to go over the description and the affiliate reviews from other affiliates who are members of this network. And a lot of them actually post screenshots of being paid out, with their commissions being paid out. So that's really, really good. Okay, so one of them says it has been ripped off. This one got paid. This one got paid as well. So it's okay if most of these are positive reviews and there's a few negatives. That's perfectly fine. They will also let you know what the minimum is, okay, and how they pay out: wire, bank, PayPal, etc. So yeah, looks like this offer is not loading for some reason, at least not for me. Let's give it one final shot. Okay, I'm bored. I'm moving on. So I'm gonna close this and gonna go and check out Regal Wealth. It's from ClickShare as well. $250. Huge EPCs, no refunds, no reserves. Promote this new offer with a new hook that converts to all investing / make money / biz up traffic. Please send all you get paid. Okay, cool. So we're gonna check out the landing page right here. All right, so this one works. It's gonna disconnect VPN. So the way you check whether the offer is something you want to promote or not is just by basically watching the VSL and saying, okay, does this even seem like something I'd buy? Does this seem like something that some of the people on my list could potentially be interested in? Does it kind of mention or touch upon all these points we've been over in the previous session, the fears, the desires? Does it hit on those built-in biases, etc.? Okay, let's give it some time to load. So basically what it is, what it seems like is like a software that either trades for you or does something for you. And let's go ahead and opt in. Right. So what it wants is to create a username, last name, password, and a phone number. And then you get to have a free trading account. Now, I'm assuming what's going to happen is you get a commission when somebody funds their trading account with them. And that's okay. A lot of networks work like that. And I know people who are actually making a crazy living with these offers. In fact, there's one CPA network I know that promotes exclusively these kinds of offers. And they're paying out to some of their affiliates as much as $300,000 a month promoting this kind of stuff. Also, think about it. You make $250 per sale without you having to sell anything, which is another really powerful angle. And so again, this is from ClickShare. So once you're ready and you found a network, like you reviewed the network and the network is solid, then what you do then is you click on this link, join network, and sign up. Now, this is one example. What I like to do now is I'd like to show you an example from a different network. For example, we got a network. Success system revealed one-page max bounty. Okay, let's check it out. Max bounty is a pretty famous network. It's one of the biggest ones out there. So let's check out the offer real quick. Let me show number one income plan. No hype, just results. Okay, looks good. Let's go ahead and opt in. By the way, this is a real email that I'm typing in. It's just my my spam email. I'm gonna just type in a fake phone number, address. Okay, they want a US address, so I'm just gonna basically say that I'm in a different state. Hours you are willing to invest, desire additional income, startup capital, interest level, reason for new business, retirement fast approaching, no saved income. I have read the Privacy Policy Act now. Please enter a valid phone number. Right, I think I am 647-876. Okay, one more digit. Okay, so I opted in. Let's see what happens. Business opportunities, work at home, business opportunities, blah, 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 blah. So what it does is this is a strong converting biz op that shows users how to build their own business from home. This offer converts on an easy one-page submit and should get a grade anyone for biz op traffic. All users must be 18 years old. No leads made by an underage user will be accepted. Absolutely no incentive or registration path. Traffic is allowed. Business opportunity, lead gen, shopping, e-commerce, sale, 240. Interesting. 240 per sale, but what exactly is on sale here? What it does is it actually points me to opportunities, right? So I'm assuming you get paid $2.40 for the submission, not for the sale. I doubt it's by the sale. So let's just say we want to promote this. Let's just say we want to incorporate this into our follow-up sequence and we want to make an easy $2.40 by sending people to an opt-in page and having them submit this application, just hypothetically. So then what I would do, so the network is Max Bounty. So I'll go to FPain. And what I do is I type in Max Bounty. And I'm going to go to this. Okay. So as you can see, not a single, just one negative review, 217 five-star reviews, because like I said, it's a really, really, really old network and they pay out. They're reliable. They're reliable. And what they do is they supply their fan page on Facebook. They have referral commissions. They pay out by check, wire, Payoneer, ACH. They do weekly or net minus 15 on the first month. The minimum is $50. They got CPA, CPL, and CPS. They got 1,217 active offers on the network right now. They got a Twitter account. And basically what's missing for me here is there's no affiliate manager contact information, because what you want to do is you don't want to just sign up to the network. You want to give the affiliate manager a call. So let's just pull up a different example of a different network. All right, so here's another example, another network that seems like a good network. 5-star reviews right here. You got really good feedback going on here as well. And what they do is they give you affiliate manager contact information. So they got Skype IDs, they got phone numbers that are not available, they got AIM, which is an old messenger app, and they got emails. So what I encourage you to do is I encourage you to, they all seem Russian, by the way. So I encourage you to go ahead and email them and then add them on Skype and send them either a video or a voice message. If you can possibly get them on the phone, get them on the phone. But this particular network does not offer phone support, which is bad. But the reason you want to get them on the phone is because that is how you get approved. A lot of times, in my experience, when I applied for CPA networks, even though, you know, I have the money and I have the traffic and I have the experience, a lot of times they simply ignored me for some reason. They just did not reply to my application. Nobody got back to me. And what I'm thinking is because their affiliate managers are so busy managing existing affiliates, they just don't have the time for people unless they know for a fact that these are super serious people. So anytime you're applying for the network, you definitely want to submit your application to the network website, but then you want to go ahead and add the affiliate managers on Skype, introduce yourself, explain how you plan on promoting, what kind of traffic you got, and you know, start forming that relationship with them. Even if you don't plan on promoting their offers right away, right? Just plant those seeds. Plant the seeds because your relationship with your affiliate manager will define if you're going to get access to any good offers when they launch, and if you're going to get any cap. Now, cap is a new concept to most of you, I'm sure, and that basically means capacity. Capacity to promote. For example, let's just say an advertiser launches an offer and he wants to get 100 leads per day. This means that the affiliate manager now has to either find one affiliate that is capable of sending 100 leads per day for that offer, or maybe the advertiser said, okay, I want traffic from 3 affiliates, and so now they have to get 3 affiliates that are going to get 30 leads each. So the reason you want to be in really good relationship with your affiliate manager is because the affiliate manager is going to decide who gets the cap. And they're also going to try and get you a higher commission than the default commission that the owner, I guess, of the network actually, or not the owner, I'm sorry, the owner of the offer is willing to give. So that is why you definitely want to do that. You absolutely want to reach out to your affiliate managers, introduce yourself, get that relationship going. So let's check it out. So another offer, work at home moms. It's BizUp. Let's view the full landing page. Calling all entrepreneurial moms. Why be a work-at-home mom? See for yourself. Let's go ahead and opt in. Oh man, one of these forms. Anyway, I don't have the patience to do it, but the point is that you get $240 for this kind of submit, which is incidentally, I mean, it has the exact same description as the other offer, which I'm basically assuming it's they run a certain standard of offers, which is fine, which is really, really fine. So this is the site, right? So you really need 2 sites, offervault.com and search for BizUp or Make Money Online and look for the offers that make sense to you. And also F-Paying in order to find out more about the network you're going to be working with, whether or not they pay out, and the contact details for affiliate managers that you can contact in order to start getting on the good side. And so the different types of offers you can get here are basically, verticals are unlimited. So dating, insurance, doctors, working home moms, doesn't matter. You can choose whatever you want, as well as the payouts, they vary, right? So you really have to sit down, invest a couple of hours, and really scout the website and see what are some recently updated, right? Always look for this column right here on the right. What are some recently updated offers that are paying out really well right now? And also pay attention to the geo-targeting, of course, because you may end up promoting something that doesn't even pay you out for the traffic you've got. And you probably want to assume that most of the traffic you have is going to be US traffic. So let's see what this: no incent, no SMS, no co-brag, no classified sites, and no survey. Converts on valid CC submit, meaning valid credit card submit, probably. Let's go ahead and oh, they don't even show the offer. So how do they expect to get affiliates for this? Interesting. Okay. Let's see. Maybe go on the network. Yeah, these guys are they're kidding themselves if they think they're going to get someone to promote if they don't even show the offer link. What about this? Home-based wealth, US. usincomenews.com. Right, so this one requires for a US IP, so I'm going to get one. You get IP from UK, US, and it costs only $10 a month. So when it comes to CPA marketing, it's really, really handy. And apparently it doesn't work. Okay, fine. See, so that's why you got to look for all these offers. Some of them are outdated. Some of them are not even available. Automated daily income. Nothing. Internet millionaire coach. Nothing. Accelerated income programs. All right. mycashnetwork.net. Okay, so this page leads to a sale of some kind. They're paying $50 a sale. Let's go ahead and opt in. Yeah, this is a pretty standard, very, very standard CPA page. And by looking at this screenshot, I think it has something to do with MOB, because this lady particularly, I've seen her on the MOB videos. Yeah, I may be wrong. Don't take my word for it. So let's just try and go ahead and sign up. Accelerated income, act now. Yeah, so what am I paying here? Limited time, reduced total, $27. Yeah, so basically you sell a $27 thing, but you get $50 because it's a CPA offer. This is a classic example because they're paying out $50. So that is what a classic CPA is. You refer a sale, but you get twice the money because they're willing to lose money up front to have you drive the customers for them. Insurance return checks. All right. I don't know what that is, but sounds like a way to make money. Anyway, now you understand what to do when it comes to CPA offers. And if anyone has a question, please type that question in the chat now. Okay, please type it in now so I can cover it before we move on to the next step, for which we have about 30 minutes left. which I'm hopeful is enough to cover it. So I'm going to have a sip of water. I'm going to wait for your comments. And if you don't have any questions, just type in all good, all clear, something like that. All right. So I'm not getting any questions. So we're going to go ahead and proceed. All right. Now, this is what's called CPA marketing. The other thing that you're doing is affiliate marketing, right? We're not gonna have the time to touch on business opportunities and franchise opportunities. We're gonna do it in the second part of this second session, but in this part we're gonna touch on affiliate marketing, and basically the questions that I want to ask is that I want to answer for you are what is best, like how to choose the best offer. Where's the best place to start when it comes to affiliate marketing? What are the best offers that, to build a list with? And what are some of the better backend offers that I can use? And of course, I also want to teach you my formula to getting the absolute right products. So the first place I recommend going to when it comes to make money online products is JVZoo, because it became the hub for internet marketers. So we're going to go ahead and log in right now. You got to have a free JVZoo account as an affiliate or as a vendor. Okay. Oh, look at that. I made a $2,000 sale. Probably because I checked it before, I didn't have it. So let me see. Yeah, 33 minutes ago, another sale with Michael Cheney 7-figure franchise. Not too bad, not too bad. So wasn't planned, I assure you. Okay, so what I want to show you here is that basically here's the core of the affiliate marketing model. When you choose an affiliate product, there's only one criteria, and that is, will it convert with my list? Which means you really have to understand who you're marketing to, which is why we spend the first 4 hours of this training program, trying to teach you, not trying, but teaching you and showing you what these people are really buying. In addition to that, besides understanding what is going to convert, I also want you to only promote products that have the potential to make you a lot of money. And here's what I mean by that. I never promote products that do not successfully fall under the formula that I call the ACV formula, which I'm going to now give to you. ACV stands for average commission value. Now, average commission value is calculated in the following way. You have to, first off, look at the entire funnel, okay? Entire funnel of the offer, meaning that you look at the front end, the upsell number 1, the downsell to upsell number 1, upsell number 2, downsell to upsell number 2, and so on and so forth. Okay, so we need the entire funnel. And if you are choosing, like, this is one of the downsides of CPA marketing, which is I'm not a huge fan of CPA marketing, because CPA marketing is a one shot, right? So you sell a $50 thing, you get $100, bam, done. With this, you have many exposures in the funnel, which is really, really good. So for example, you can start with a $7 front end, but it can get all the way up to $2,000 back end. Which is what Michael Cheney's program is, right? His programs range, let me pull up my affiliate dashboard. His program ranges with products all the way down from 20 and all the way up to like $2,000 or $5,000 or something like that. So let's see. We got sale 18, 89, 24, 42, 18, 24. See, so there's a bunch of them, and they're all happening on autopilot. Of course, these are commissions. So there's the bigger one, which bring the bulk of the money. But my point is that there's multiple offers in the funnel. So when you refer a person and they buy the funded product, you end up generating more money with these affiliate offers. And so on JVZoo, I want you to go to the marketplace, and I want you to, let me see if I can I need to log in. Seller. I want you to go to the marketplace. Okay, it's buggy as hell. But go to categories, internet e-commerce, which is where the make money online stuff lives, right? And what we're looking for, it's a shame that they don't have any dates, right? So we're not going to go to the marketplace. What we're going to do instead, we're going to go to products launch list. And this is where we're going to have the list of the most recent programs that have launched on JVZoo. And the criteria that we're going to go by is this: sales. So I'm looking for anything with more than 50 sales on JVZoo. I'm also looking for anything that is designed, okay, in a way where it has lots and lots of one-time offers. So I don't want to promote a program that just has one front-end offer and that's it. What I want is a program that has multiple offers, and I want to know it sells. So, for example, Traffic Trigger 2.0 Lite by Art Flair seems like one such program. First off, it sold more than 100 front-end copies, but then look at this. They got OTO 43321, which means there's 4 one-time offers. The OTO number 2 is being sold really well with 75 copies. OTO number 1 Pro is being sold really well with 75 copies. The OTO 1 Lite is 25. The main program is 250 plus sales. So I know it's converting right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open it up in the new tab. And I'm going to check out what we got going on. So looking at the page right away, I can tell you that this may be a great fit for what we want to promote. And the reason for that is because what it does is it's a software, which is already really, really good because our market loves software, because our market has this idea that they can download the software that's going to make them rich. Now, of course, we can never give them a software like that, but anytime they see the word software, they go nuts about it. So, you know, if you have a software product that, well, at the very least gets them closer to making money, that's always a good thing. Another reason why software is actually a great sell is because when it comes to justifying the expense, it's easier to justify the expense on software because it usually saves you time, money, and effort. While, you know, information is harder to sell because then it's like, oh, I have to implement it. I have to invest time to implement it. So software usually appeals to that, what I love to call the inner dumbass, right? Which we all have the inner dumbass in us. It's just for some of us, the inner dumbass dictates the actions. Like for me, I'm the same way when it comes to software. I always send Dennis software that I see online. I'm like, dude, we should buy this. He's like, no, we don't need this. I'm like, no, dude, we should buy this. Like, no, dude, we don't need this. We already have it done. We have someone doing it. So I'm always jumping on software. So I know my market is going to jump on software as well. And this software, incidentally, is also talking about free traffic. Now, who doesn't like that, right? Our market is all about that. Our market is all about free automated traffic. So I know because I sell paid automated traffic, and trust me, it's an uphill battle a lot of times. So a software that gets free traffic from Google and YouTube with a few mouse clicks, that's already good. Now, the only thing that's missing for me is that can this vendor transform this idea into money for the customer? And so what I usually do, I watch the VSL. I actually sit down and watch the VSL. But in this case, what I'm going to do, I'm going to use a trick. I know that they're using YouTube to host the VSL because it says right here on the bottom right corner, YouTube. So I'm going to click on it. And it takes me to the actual video on YouTube. Now, that is why I never host my VSLs. That's why I never host my VSLs on YouTube myself, because it's just not professional. So I host them on Wistia, even though it costs me more money. Now, I also know that by seeing the count here, how many people watch the video, which means that they are either mailing this out to their own list or they're in the middle of a product launch, which is also really, really good because they're now tweaking and making sure that it converts. And so to basically go through the VSL faster, I'm going to watch it at double the speed real quick. Okay, so 30 seconds in, I can already tell that this is going to sell, because what this vendor is doing is he's connecting inability to get traffic to complete failure online, which basically makes the customer recognize, okay, so to succeed, I need traffic. To get traffic, I need to buy the software. So I'm already liking what I see. I won't even continue watching the next 5 minutes of the video. Now, then I'm looking at the price points. Price points are awesome. There's also scarcity going on. There's 3.5 hours left. I don't know if that's because they got a launch, or because they just set it for 3.5 hours for anyone who lands on the page. And so the way to check it is to actually just go ahead and visit this from a different browser. So let's just say I'm going to use Firefox. And let's see if it recognizes me through my IP or cookie or something. Interesting. 334. So okay, there may be a launch here, so you got to pay attention to that. But a lot of these JVZoo offers will not have a deadline. It definitely won't have a deadline. But it's also important. Now I'm going to show you a trick in a few minutes to be ahead of the game a little bit and to know what's launching, so you can promote a product that's going to be hot the moment it hits the market. You can also get ready for the promo by preparing bonuses, which we're going to be discussing in one of the following training sessions. So in this case, again, we got some decent testimonials going on. I actually spoke on the same stage that Ray Lane spoke at the Commission Expo. Art Flair has been launching products for a while. So these guys are experienced. They know what sells. Yeah, I would definitely, like, if I needed to mail something today, I would definitely mail this program to my list and make a killing, which is something that you want to do if you have a list. So then we can keep on going. We can go ahead and see what else we got. So we got PLR Extreme Commission Fire by Edmund Lowe, or Loch, I don't know. Lou. Yeah, his sound is awful, by the way. Like, okay, so the pitch makes sense for me, but the sound is really, really bad. And it seems like the launch is over and the price is a dime sale, which means it increases every time that anyone buys. Yeah, what I would do, I would contact Edmund and I would ask him if he's planning to relaunch this offer, if he can reset it so it appears that it's being kept up to date. But I would definitely consider promoting, because it has 100 plus sales. Now, I don't know about the funnel. Maybe this is the funnel, the upgrade. Yeah, I think there's only one upsell, which is not ideal. Not ideal. Let's see what we got here with the auto affiliate machine. Machine Elite Edition, down sales, done for you. Oh, this looks really good. I just don't know where the front end funnel is. Okay, here it is. Sold over 1,500 copies. All of its upsells and downsells sold a bunch of copies as well. Let's check it out. Scarcity set for 53 minutes. The VSL is high quality. The page is good. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like that. I like that very much. In fact, I would definitely promote it because they got so many upsells and downsells as well. Chances are I'll make, on average, I'll 10x my profits from a single sale compared to other products I will promote. So this is one of the methods to find them. And so what I would like for you to do now is I'd like for you to pay attention to the to what we touched on, the average commission value. So The way I determine whether or not I am going to promote something besides how deep the funnel is to also identify whether or not it can make me actual money. Because, I've had a lot of people, stuck in a situation where they'd be like, Igor, how can I buy traffic from you? And let's just say I charge $1 per click, which I charged a little bit more, but let's just say for the sake of simple math, how can I buy traffic from you for $1 a click if my program is just $7 program? I'll need to make like 20 sales or 200 sales or something to break even. And that's a good point. That is why you don't promote programs that are just $7. That's why you promote programs with a deep funnel that have a chance to make you money. And so the ACV formula I follow whenever I need to either instruct someone to build their list with affiliate offers or to build it myself, right? Even that doesn't matter what the niche is what I do is I calculate my commissions across the funnel for one sale. I look at the best case scenario, and if that best case scenario alone can cover half of my solo ad, I will only then promote it because that gives me the highest chance. So for example, let's just say we take on a product that has 3 offers: front-end offer, upsell number 1, upsell number 2. And let's just say that each one of the upsells has a downsell, which is the way it's supposed to be, really. Okay, so let's just say that's the funnel. These are the 5 stages of the funnel that I'm going to be sending people to. And so let's just say the front end offer is $17. Actually, let's make it $20 for the simplicity of the math. This is $50. This is $25. This is $150, and this is $100. So another thing we have to remember is what is the commission. So let's just say they're generous and they're giving us 70% on the front end. They're giving us 50% on the first layer, and then they're giving us 30% on the next one. So I'm going to calculate this for you in a way that makes a lot of sense to you, so you can clearly understand whether or not you should promote something. Like, this formula will really be just a lifesaver. It will eliminate so much confusion, you won't believe it. So what I need to do is I need to figure out the best case scenario. So in this case, the best case scenario really is if one customer referred to the funnel gets everything, right? So they get the $20, they get the $50, and they get the $150, right? So remember, downsells are only presented to people who do not take the upsell. So in other words, if my prospect takes upsell number 1, then he will be presented with upsell number 2. Same thing if my prospect is presented with upsell number 1 and says no, then he will present it with a downsell number 1, and if he takes that, then he will present it with upsell number 2. Now, upsell number 2 will be presented to the prospect anyway. But again, you have to remember that the best case scenario is only if the prospect takes the first, the second, and the fourth on this list. Okay? Now, what is also important to remember is that I get a commission. So I don't get the whole thing, which means I'll calculate it by like this. We have to multiply it by 0.7, which is 70%. This is multiplied by 0.5, and this is multiplied by 0.3. So if I pull out my trusted calculator and I calculate 70% of 20, that's $14, plus 50% of 50, that's $25, plus a third of 150, which is $50. That means in best case scenario, I will make what is it? 75 and 14, $89 per sale, best case scenario. So my ACV really is $89 per sale. So that means what I can afford is I can afford to buy a promotion, an advertising promotion, because remember, I operate with paid traffic only. If you already have a list, your math will be different because you have free traffic to give. But if you're building your list using this, then you can only buy a promotion if it costs 89 times 2, which is $179 or $178. Okay, so that's the the red mark, basically. If you take on this affiliate program, affiliate funnel, that is the red mark. This is like the absolute most you can spend on a promotion if you want to run it. That is when you start calculating what kind of price per click you can pay, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. That is why what I love doing is I usually look for ACV that exceeds $150, because then I can spend big money on traffic and get away with it. So that's one way to do it. You go on the JVZoo products, then launch list. That's one way to do it. Another way to do it is top sellers. So top sellers, it's not always the best way to do it, but I would like to do is I like to look at the past 7-day top sellers and see if there's any products out there that make sense to me. And the reason I want to do that is because if they're being promoted right now, that means that the vendor is most likely to approve me. It also means that they're hot to make money. It also means that they're looking at the sales page, they're fixing what doesn't work, they're looking at the heat maps, and they're like trying to help you to make money with the program as much as possible. The downside of the top seller list, oftentimes you don't fall on the right products, because sometimes there's tools and sometimes there's plugins here. There's not every single time you get more generic programs that focus on the lowest common denominator person that basically wants to get, just wants to get to make money, not someone who's super duper technical. Okay, so with that said, that's another way to do it. And here's another one. So you can go to muncheye.com, and muncheye.com is a website that is designed to notify you about the upcoming product launches. And again, usually if the vendor is savvy enough to list their stuff right here, okay, that means that it's probably going to convert. So your job is to check these out and see what may convert for you. And once you've checked it out, you can get ready for the promotion by creating bonuses, by pre-announcing it to your list, and kind of getting them excited. Just like I explained in the bonus section, where I explained how I did it with the Michael Chaney promotion. You can also look at the name of the person launching it, right? So in other words, you can look at the people here and see who's launching products all the time, because usually if they're launching products all the time, their stuff is going to convert because they're doing a rinse and repeat every time. So for example, I'm looking right now at the 4th of May, Howard Lynch, the 15K machine. Sounds exciting. Sounds like the kind of stuff that our market will promote. What we can do here is we can probably, okay, front end price 17, commission 100%, JV page to be announced, affiliate network JVZoo, and niches general. Let's see if we can contact Howard, maybe get a preview of his sales pages. Maybe not. Okay, but we can then maybe look him up and say Howard Lynch, internet marketing. All right, so Howard has some courses on Udemy. He's got 40 courses and 35,000 students. So this guy definitely knows how to sell. I like that about him. So we can probably want to get on this launch, but it'd be nice to contact Howard, even if to do it through Udemy or through some other source that you find by researching him, and getting on his good side, getting pre-approved for 100% commission, getting to know what the funnel is, so you can even encourage people to get the upsells when you promote it, because that's one of the strategies that you can do. You can create bonuses specifically for people who take the upsells as well, which is something that Omar Martin loves to do. Right. So another thing you'll learn here is that Muncheye also has affiliate programs from Warrior Plus, and Warrior Plus is not a free platform that you can sign up to. Okay. It's a free sign up, I believe, or maybe it's $3 a month or something like that. Let's see. Okay, so these guys have actually prepped up a JV page, which is good. That means they're really serious about the launch. And again, they also launch a lot. So in this case, this program is being launched by Jason Fulton and Aiden Corkery. These guys are launching products all the time. In fact, Jason Fulton is one of my first coaching students. I took this guy to $7,000 a month in 3 months. We parted ways later on, but he was one of my successful case studies. And this guy, I think we met back in 2011 or something like that. Let's see what he says. Yep. See, so they got a product about how people can make money without spending a dime on traffic. Beautiful proposition. Our market loves that kind of stuff. They also list you the funnel, which is really good. So you got the front end at $13. You got the one-time offer done for you, loop it campaigns for $37 and the downsell to $17. You got the advanced loop it tactics 47, downsell to 27. You got the third one, guaranteed affiliate approval 47.27, and license right 97, downsell to 47. All right, and there's also an affiliate contest. So if you get on the leaderboard, you get extra cash, which is awesome. Then another benefit of this is if you get on their good side by promoting, they can promote your products when you launch them. So all in all, pretty cool. You got 3 days and 20 minutes to launch. There's definitely a great place to be. Munch Eye, great place to be. You will find out about all the hottest JVZoo and Warrior Plus products you can promote, and you will never run out of offers. There's always going to be something you can mail and make money ASAP, as well as build a promo round that can make you a good $1,000, maybe $2,000. So again, this is low entry stuff. What we went over today is, we went over exactly the kind of stages you go through as an affiliate. We went over what to look for when you just get started. We went over all the kinds of different methods to make money online and the ones you should focus on when you get started. You understood the CPA game, and now you also understand how to promote JVZoo and Warrior Plus affiliate products. Although we didn't have the time to go over the Warrior Plus dashboard, still, it's pretty simple. You will figure it out. What's important is that now you know that Warrior Plus is one of the methods you can get instant commissions into your PayPal account promoting these programs. Now, these programs are a low barrier, right? So even if you got a very low quality list, that list will buy, okay, they will buy $10, $15, $20 programs, and it's not going to make you amazingly rich, but it will put money in your pocket. That's how I got started. I put a little money in my pocket, and by getting more and more validation, I then moved on to making bigger and bigger money. This is the perfect place to get started. It doesn't cost you anything to get started either. Like these networks, you sign up for those for free. On the next session, on the second part of this session, we're going to be talking about franchising and licensing opportunities and why those are amazing, as well as we're going to briefly touch upon other networks that you can work with, such as ClickBank and maybe ClickSure, and networks that are similar. So with that said, I appreciate you attending this session. I thank you for taking notes and paying attention. I encourage you to watch this training video again, maybe even a couple of times, because the information we went over here, nobody told me that when I got started. You know what I mean? Like a lot of these things, nobody told me that. They didn't tell me how to pick my offers. They didn't tell me what will convert. They didn't tell me what to look for at which stage of my business. I always got some cookie cutter bullshit advice that rarely ever worked. And I figured all of this stuff myself. The ACV formula is absolutely priceless. Make sure you don't break it. Don't go buying a $1,000 campaign with a $7 product. That's not going to do any good for you. And I look forward to helping you see and recognize in the next session how you can build out a huge backend without owning the actual product yourself. So with that in mind, thank you very much, and I'll see you on the next session. Bye.